He has arrived.
Hello, hello.
Jeez, but so
Hello? Hi.
Hi.
I love that video. It just makes the Balloon Boy voice line sound so much cuter than they are. With what is it, Yukiko and Naoto?
yeah. All right. Roll up your deck, Seighart.
I see Seighart has finally entered the room.
Alright, now,
Right.
for those of you who don't have context, I specifically chose to record this one because I wanted to see just how much free space Tibarn has in Seighart's head right now. So,
Yeah, he's living in there rent free right now. That's incredible.
This is where we're at.
So to give a little bit more context, Seighart is a player well known to try to get his booting, but he is also known to be absolutely terrified of his opponents, whether they be blue name users really fucking good or pills, as an anomaly.
The joke is he fucking sucks.
Until now we didn't know.
That's a little.
Petro will yell and scream at you if you upload this. Now what? I thought you were gonna checkmate, asshole.
Hold up. Why is this MC female cord?
There's just gonna be a bunch of.
What do you mean, why is
the
MC
female? Is he just playing Valois? Is he still just playing Valois?
Yeah, I assume he's just playing Valois.
Okay, but why would you go male?
Femoe start is not uncommon. Femoe start is not uncommon at all.
It's not uncommon, but like.
That makes
he's
it better
against...
when your opponent's a 60 base anyways.
It's for horny bastards like Seighart.
True!
You're gonna...
This is true. Your orbs instead of just getting +10 when it probably doesn't matter.
Oh, missing bridge, I see.
Isn't
I
that
mean,
cool?
he's not gonna... Seigart's not gonna be losing orbs anytime
Yeah,
soon.
it's very cool.
True, but it would help to have bridge, if only to be able to mill a card.
Yeah, that would be very helpful.
And also, just in case you self, because you're not Valois yet, so you're not self-immune. Well,
This is
Wait,
true.
Valois
oh
isn't
shit,
self,
I have
but he
Wacky
basically
Blade.
is.
Uh-oh.
Stay quiet. We don't want to spoil.
Oh yeah, that's true. We don't want to spoil anything. We don't want to spoil anything. Yeah.
I'm just looking at their hands. What's the mark taking so long to
I did make fun of him.
I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what's going on. I'm just here happy to be.
Seighart's hand, he's got an Azura 4, a Family 6-5, Valerie,
Shut up!
at least
Hey,
3-2,
hey,
and
hey, don't spoil it.
Shush, people, shush. You
He just
need
have his
context.
hand.
I did.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
said.
And I'm an admin, so you listen to me.
Then DM it to him.
Yeah, just leave it to it. Anyway,
I think I'm gonna look at my DMs.
All I'm gonna say is Tibarn's hand is much spicier.
that is either a good thing or a bad thing.
See, look, this family is missing because he missed bridge. Like a plebeian.
Does he really have no plays from turn 1 to 3?
I mean, Valois
Yeah.
typically doesn't have many
He
plays.
has Azura 2.
Clearly.
Wait, did you say
He just
Azura
has
2?
Azura 2. I don't think he wants to play it for whatever
What
reason.
is Azura 2? You know what? I don't need context. Alright, 4 bombs.
I'm sorry, what?
Dude,
Oh.
Leaf Cell.
Deirdre, we saw it.
It's gonna be.
So we got some standard
What
control
we got
happening
going
now.
on Seagard?
It is, in fact, Valois versus ramp.deck.
Yep.
Seagard,
All
please
right,
bond the
bond,
card
no.
that you should bond here. Please bond
No.
the card you should bond here. Okay. That's good enough.
Alright, there's the
Alright, was
Vala
he hit
promo.
off the middle?
What will
What
he
is your
hit?
top deck
I
boundless?
wonder.
Wade, and we get. Okay, that's alright.
You could do
Mediocre.
worse.
You did better though.
He gets an extra attack off of that as well.
Alright. Turn 5, what happens here?
Being that 80 base perpetually just means Tibarn has to set up
Who the hell
that
keeps
much
joining
more
and
before
leaving?
he can go in for the kill,
Good
which
question.
buys Seighart a little extra time.
Okay, plus,
I think
realize
Tibarn
anything.
just dropped Seighart here.
Oh, that'd be some shit.
Just taking forever to decide what to bond. Yeah.
Yep, here's the Seighart.
Bigard!
It's the big boy.
I mean, the nice thing is, if he single tanks up on Deirdre to try and avoid taking hits, then he actually can copy Elise for the plus 10 attack, if he needs to. And still be able to swing for 90. It's not the best play, but it's something.
It's a play. Alright.
Now he just takes the free swing.
Yeah. Gonna take the swings that'll miss to get more stuff in retreat.
Yep.
What's that?
Ooh, he's running
Yeah.
Plume.
Mario.
Backline Seighart.
Seighart
What
cowering
the-
behind his wife right now, absolutely terrified of what could be happening.
The real question is, what does he take up? Does he take up the Seighart, or does he take up the Deirdre? Or does he not take up at all?
I have the feeling he's not going to tank up, because unless Seighart has Ryoma combo, and he has no tap fodder for the Ryoma, then he's really not going to be pressured too heavily this turn.
Tibarn's orbs are broken, what the fuck?
Shush.
What is
The viewers don't need
Seighart got
context.
the orbs he's ever gonna get?
Why did Seighart
Nice.
play this trash?
He's just playing Valley.
Why did you bring Fairy Zaboro into a top cut?
He's just playing the
Bring
best
better.
deck in the game.
Alright.
Trash, guys.
Be teching
He's playing-
differently versus yellow.
Oh,
What? Oh. What?
Hold up.
How much space does Tibarn have in Seigart's head? Like,
enough for
Happy
Seighart to
Valkyrie.
lose connection.
I think he... Oh, someone's gotta leave.
It's not gonna be me.
Well,
Oh, no, you gotta dip.
I'm telling you that right now.
I can't
Alright,
leave. I literally
alright,
don't know what these cards do, so I need to stay here
Alright,
and figure out what these
alright,
cards do.
Alright, we'll let Seighart rejoin. Unfortunate.
Don't worry, I got the stream.
What the hell is going
Sorry.
on? Seriously.
Yes.
Seigart's about to get clapped
Well,
because he didn't
the whole
bring any
idea is that-
anti-yellow tech.
To give a basic ideas to what the two decks' or general game plan is, Deirdre is going to use her first skill to ramp extra bonds every turn, and she's going to try and save up for the Leaf 5-4, like the B10 Leaf 5-4, who's going to use Unifier of Thracia to summon a bunch of units, and essentially just try and build a massive board that he can then kill Seighart in the space of 1 or 2 turns with. Meanwhile,
Seighart
Seighart
is
is going to be playing a typical Volley game plan of balancing stuff and copying their skills for free
And he's
advantage
going to lose.
to try and steamroll
He's
Tibarn
going to
before he
lose.
gets to that point. But as of
can't.
right now, it's not
it's
looking
not
too
going
good for
to work.
Seighart.
It's not going to work. You don't have it because Seighart's not teching in like Camilla or some shit. You need... Or you run the blue engine.
That goes
Sure.
for it too.
Typically, you'd be a Volley build that knows they're going up against Deirdre, which in the context of Cypher Court Series 6 is actually something Seighart knew.
And yet he
Then
didn't
you
tech
should be
for it.
teching in more destruction options, like Camilla, or just one of the good things about black cards. Black cards aren't generally too great in Cypher, but one of the great things about them is that they tend to have pretty efficient destruction skills, and Seighart should have been running more of those to take advantage of that.
Yeah,
Like
the only,
Camilla, Nyx, etc.
Nick,
He does have
like the only real issue with Dardra is you don't really have like Black's best destruction options because they can just get their bonds back with Final Holy War because that's a thing. But
he does have Leo 5, which does shut off a good bit of units if they get dropped. Julia,
like Leo 5 isn't that big of a deal. You stop them for one turn. You don't win if you don't win like on that turn that you Leo 5. Like you're not. This strategy is not going to work. And
Leo does a
obviously-
lot for decks that are reliant on tome cards to build their advantage, but since
however,
Deirdre is the primary tome card that a yellow MC is going to rely on to build advantage, and she's the MC, meaning she isn't going to get destroyed, it's not as big of a deal as it would otherwise. OSP.
Yeah.
Like for
The
Seighart, getting Leod is a massive deal if Seighart is your MC, but if Deirdre is your MC, that's not necessarily the case because
Yeah.
Deirdre isn't getting destroyed by Leo.
Yeah.
Uh,
Also one fun thing is
I
the
can't see
stones are kind of
anything on
soft.
Seahart's end anymore.
Yeah. Again, the only big thing right now is
End
that
everything for me is just
Juliet
0-0-0-0. I guess we'll just be looking at Tibarn's side the entire
Like
the
one
fuck?
thing to
Hold on.
also take note of is like you really can't do like you can't even rely on your dragon package like Family Mamui 6 to really like carry your ass in this matchup. So you really should be teching like Camilla, Nyx, those sort of things. Really just give him a chance.
True. Deirdre does in fact have the ability to body Dragon Stones and get advantage from it for a really cheap cost.
Yep.
I have no idea what they're talking about.
Well, Deirdre's
pretty
second
much-
skill allows her to
pretty-
destroy all non-main character Dragonstone enemies, and Volley really likes using male and female Corrin 6, which are like the big dragon Corrins.
Oh,
There's
right. Isn't that the one? Yeah, the one that usually
cards.
pull off Ryoma, right?
Yeah,
Right. And another thing is like I don't think Plumeria is the tech card you want. If anything, if you're gonna tech anything, like you would have been teching Triandra.
true.
No,
Lumeria's a good card in theory because it allows you to block off some of Deirdre's late game deploys because they're high costs, but Seighart is getting class changed, not deployed,
Yeah.
so you're
Well-
not blocking
well, the-
Seighart.
well,
And on
you
top
have
of that,
different issues.
Deirdre can just clear Plumeria because she has range. And then
Yeah.
you can deploy your stuff anyway because you use Leaf to deploy most of your things, meaning you're doing it in the action phase, not in the deploy phase.
Right.
Still
Like, there's
though,
Real-
Plumeria is a decent option to at least slow it down.
It's certainly
a bit.
worthwhile.
Again,
Seihart's
Seighart
gone
is
again.
This guy, I think his entire brain is just filled with, I'm going to lose this.
Like, the issue is right now, Seighart just not running any ways to handle control, and he's going to lose because of it.
I might not know much, but I think the real issue is that he keeps disconnecting.
That's also
Yeah.
That is an issue. That is
That
an
is in
issue.
fact going to be doing
And he's
carries
gone
for
again.
his mental
Alright.
state.
So, yeah, this man's mental state is definitely all over the place.
Can I see
Finally, holy
Seahart's
crap.
second stuff now? No, I
I
can't.
mean, if
I'll just go back to looking
if
at
Seighart
Tibarn's
really
stuff.
wanted to go all in, he should have went blue with both Rimas, with both Rima 5. That's
So-
how he'll probably play this matchup.
Are we thinking he's down bad or down horrendous?
I don't think Reno 5 would have immediately won it for him.
Uh,
It would have been nice, but remember,
I'll
Green's
say
still
safely for now he's
Remember-
down bad, but based
So
off
here's the thing.
Tibarn's hand, he might be down horrendous.
like which Reno 5 are you
Depending on
talking
how
about?
he
You talking
plays
about
it.
Both.
Exploration?
Uh-oh.
Oh. Exploration definitely would ruin him a lot.
You're outright not. You're running both outright. They're more evades, and like both of them are game winning. So
So being stones is a little bit unattractive. That's still
it's
fine.
fine. It's fine. Like the payoff for it is just
Oh,
so massive
wait.
that you want to go for it.
So-
Alternatively,
Not to mention, you can still... female Grima can in fact boundless herself, so if you're worried about your stone getting destroyed, Grima can boundless herself to something to summon a not dragon stone.
Oh god, we
That's
have
true.
Corrin 6 coming back on top of the, into his hand from Luis's chin.
like also one other thing is like the option I keep bringing up that people should be running is 40 plus sword boys, because this is what you would play in this matchup. You just run the 4 sword boys and you win.
True.
He could alternatively go white aggro, but if he goes white aggro and he doesn't win that turn in like the first 4 turns, game's lost.
Yes,
lost.
but this is like the one
This
to
is
see that.
true, but this is also true for pretty much any aggro deck. If you can't punch, then you lose.
Right,
Yep.
and like this is the type of deck like I don't think Tibarn would be expecting it. He might expect me to bring it because he knows he won't like bring like anything. Because I'm willing.
We'll
like,
worry
to
about
your-
your we'll worry
But-
about your match later, Harden. We gotta
Seighart,
focus
like-
on Seighart.
like Seighart. I don't like Seihart's not winning this. Like this game 1 is lost.
But
Hey,
did
if
you
I
guys
had to
say
play
that he needed
Tibarn,
that?
I
Did you
would
guys say
bring
that he
one
needed
cost
lead?
aggro colorless Crom, okay?
Like-
big question.
Like
The
I
big
see
question,
Tibarn
right-
at 2 orbs with like 10 cards in bonds. I don't think this is going to win.
Yeah, the big question right now is how does Sia respond to this, because either he has to find a way to clear the Seighart, which if he clears Seighart, it's not going to do too much, or create a
Seigart's
big enough
probably-
board to at least.
It doesn't matter. He probably has another Seighart already.
Seigart's probably just gonna come back.
Is that Evelyn?
Mm-hmm. No one is.
Oh my god, look at the tiny
Indestructible.
antenna. That's so cute. Oh my god.
It's adorable.
The art is in fact adorable.
That's actually
Indestructible
Yeah,
units. Indestructible units.
yeah.
That,
So I mean
does,
that-
does in
definitely
fact
there
mean
is-
trouble because it
From
means
the
that Seighart
curve,
can't clear those tomes with Leo.
Question,
If
wasn't
you
it said
deploy
that he
Julia.
needs Leaf to really just put cards on the board for like way too little mana? That he's not
Yes.
hitting the Leaf as of yet, so
Well, you have to remember something.
From
He
the turn
has a leaf in
phase,
bonds. As long as there's a leaf in bonds,
Seighart needs to kill Deirdre 7
Unifier
times
is still online.
in order to win.
Yep, because Leaf 5/4 has a bond skill that he can take the
Wait.
Leaf out of the bond area and let
There
it
was one
to
more
his
card
hand
I
at any
forgot
time.
that wins the matchup. Jacob. Does he have Jacob?
No, probably not.
Okay, never
When's
mind.
when's the last time
He said
someone
he was
put
looking
Jacob
at
in?
Jacob.
Why is
Yo,
he not
if
checking Jacob?
if I ever play Valui, which I've never played Valui before, but if I were to ever pick up Valui, everyone here should know there will be one copy of Jacob in my deck.
Jacob is a card that
Alright, I
Jacob
will
is
write that down.
Fora! Like, outright, I think in this matchup, Jacob is a Fora.
True, in this
Mm.
matchup you would probably want more than one Jacob. I
Okay,
mostly
Jacob-
run. I just
Jacob
like
is
running
an
one of unavoidables in my decks because I think it's really funny.
I don't think he can even get rid of Jacob.
No, he
Like,
can't.
If you backline
If he
Jacob,
has
like, what can...
pull, or
He
like
only pulls, like, Leaf 5, maybe.
yeah, I don't think he can get rid of it. Actually, he can't.
Exactly! You're Fora of Jacob!
It just kind of sits there.
God.
It just
Mark has happy.
It swings every
Happy
turn,
is a
and if he
tome.
runs out of orbs.
Happy's a tome. Can't. Well,
Happy
I guess.
doesn't destroy.
Oh yeah. Well, all you're
Happy
doing is
doesn't
bouncing
destroy.
Jacob. All you're doing is bouncing Jacob.
That's fine. You can just deploy him again next turn. Not the biggest deal.
True.
Like, Jacob just puts so much pressure in, and like in this matchup, it feels like you should just
Yeah.
slap it on.
Valui has turned into a Ryoma, it seems.
Yep.
This could spell bad news if things go somehow terribly wrong for
This is a
I just
120
don't see
base Deirdre.
I just don't see why this was Seighart's pick of deciding to counter pick like Deirdre. Like, why is this his option? Just standard Valui. This is not what you do.
His counter pick was in fact to not try and counter pick.
Great. Should have just ran the sword, boys.
he's going to get the +10 attack off of that, but I don't think it's going to do anything.
Yeah, it's not. That's a 120 Deirdre.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
is
like I
he is
already said,
using White
Hold up,
Future
that
with
is- that
Ryoma,
is
so Ryoma will
110
actually
base
hit.
Ryoma. That's 110 base Ryoma. That could still hit.
Actually, I think it's swinging for 120 because
Wait, what?
+10 from Mamui, and then
Where's he
another 30
swinging?
from the other allies.
Yeah. That's how we get to 110.
Wait. Oh right, 70 plus 40, not 80 plus 40.
But like the thing is, like Tibarn can just drop the cell at 5 and just win the game.
He does
This
have
is-
Cell at 5 right now. He doesn't have a second one, but he does have one of them in
It doesn't
hand.
matter. It's not hard to get
Yeah.
one. We'll get one at some point.
Oh, I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying he does have one. In his hand.
Alright. He is in fact playing the Lilith here, blocking those special summons.
It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do anything.
Well, he wants
Like-
the times and they just don't go
It blocks
there.
out a potential unifier here, but like that means nothing.
The bigger issue is like Tibarn just going to be gaining resources. Seighart doesn't have the gas to really keep up, and he's not going
Yeah,
to
I
have
think
the gas to keep
I think
up.
Seighart just needs to. If he just pulls a Lilith, he might be able to move one of these two annoying cards in the back up. Maybe move the.
Well, no, he's copied
He
No.
did in
The
fact
issue
counter
is,
Spirit,
the
so he
issue is
has
he's
full.
looking at 120 base Dardra every turn, and he's never killing her.
Darja?
Deirdre, whatever. He's gonna look at 120 base Deirdre every turn and just not be able to clear her. And meanwhile, Tibarn just gonna be slowly getting resource and eventually win.
Well, that's
He's
what I'm
going
saying.
about
If he could move
attrition.
the Seighart, he could kill the Seighart, and then Seighart wouldn't be able to.
How is it
That
killing
doesn't
Sigurd?
matter. He has Sigurds in hand for sure.
Tibarn does in fact have a hand of 7.
If he has a Seighart or Leaf, that's already enough for another Seighart. He's not like
He's not
Seigart's
a
not
seven.
going to die.
Well, he did boundless a Nonkos.
That
what's
doesn't
up?
matter at this point.
He might have a hand
Yeah.
of sound, but we don't know what else.
I mean,
he
if
has.
you flip the Selif's face down,
Like-
then it's
like
pressured
there's-
to put more Sigurds in bonds, which means
there's
there's less
enough, like-
Sigurd evades.
Like 7 cards in bonds. Like what do you need? You just need a
Oh,
Seighart
did
or
he
you
just
need a Leaf
forget?
or Self.
Oh, cool. He forgot to flip face down for a Nonkos. Actually, is that required?
No, it's not.
No, it is not.
I don't think it matters too much, but like
Oh,
okay.
he's flipping happy face down.
Why?
not-
Why?
Stop the hard deploy
Why?
happy, I
He
guess.
wants to stop the
Why?
manual deploy happy when he has more than 4
Why?
units on board, which means happy can be deployed for free.
Oh, okay. Tibarn didn't leave the leaf in mind.
Actually, hold up. Speaking of happy, I just thought of another fun idea if I play the yellow saw matchup. Never mind. I'll be quiet about that.
What? You don't want to invite your strategy on recorded
Okay,
gameplay?
so
Nope.
here's
Oh, we'll be
something.
fine.
So here's something I'm gonna bring up. We just saw what I think that's 3 Sigurds gone so far. We got 3
Yes.
Sigurd fires. Okay, so we can probably say that either Tibarn has his last copy of Sigurd, or he doesn't have another one. Which in this case, to this point,
There's 14
He's
cards
still
left in this deck.
I mean, he can just unifier it back onto the board. Oh, wait, no, he
No,
can't
he
because he
can't.
Lilith this turn.
no protector. Did he protector?
Yeah, he did.
Crystal.
He called... Well, he called it Kingdom, but, you know,
Okay.
one of the words in the skill.
Yep. So bonds of leaf.
So he can unify this turn. Well, cannot.
Cannot.
So if he has no Sigurd, then he has an opening. But will he be able to capitalize off of that? Because he already spent most of his resources.
I'm pretty sure that Tibarn probably has like 4 Deirdres in his hand ready for evades.
He
Yes, but
does
the point
have
is you
4
need to take every
characters
opening
in
you can
his
get
hand,
and just pray
actually.
that you get more openings. That's how it
Yes.
works at this point.
The Bard has 4 Deirdres in hand and 2 Deirdres in orbs.
So what I'm hearing is
Oh,
Tibarn's
lovely.
just not dying under any circumstances.
Tabarn
He is
does
not.
in fact have to be swung at 9
A
times
lot.
in order to...
A lot. He has to be swung at a lot.
I mean, we do have, if we
Okay.
can't buff with Julia, we do have the male Corn out. If we can get enough lucky pulls, then, you know, maybe he's
That male
4 times in a
corn
row.
is dead.
That Melkorn is dead because Deirdre's going to use her second
Oh,
skill
right, yes she is.
to instantly destroy him, along with Lilith, by the way, and then get 2 unflips.
Yeah. Right. Stones.
Yep.
Mm. Everything is going.
Which means that he in fact does essentially get to unflip all of his bonds for free because of Julia this turn.
Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay.
Oof.
It's a big yikes.
He could in fact like flip 2 with Ethlin just to style on him and not waste resources.
That's what. I'm not expecting the style of Deirdre from Tibarn. I
Ryoma
did
is
not know
somehow
that.
still out. I guess our Ryoma's just gonna be
Oh.
sticking around. Dear God, what the hell? Oh,
There's more cards from Julia going into those bonds. That is, he now has 4 Sigurd tank ups. Still
I mean,
no
he can
Sigurd
just-
though.
He can just get like 5 or 6 card back in Final Holy War right now, and yeah. It's game. At this point.
Well, he doesn't have a Seliph in hand to Final Holy War with.
No. Nah, whatever. You just get your face beaten now then, I guess.
It's okay. He has 9 orbs. He has 9 dodges, basically. He's not gonna die.
Yeah, it will take 9 swings for him to die.
It's gonna take Seighart like 3 or 4 turns to get that off.
Yeah,
If
especially when
even.
Seighart is probably going to want to try and clear board a lot too. Ooh, Self hitting a 10, though Self is swinging for 80, so that still hits.
It's still hit.
If he had hit the Shigure, that actually would have been pretty huge.
Throws up the stones, and then I feel like he probably just swings on.
Elise, yeah.
He did not flip. Well, I guess odds are Julia is pretty low.
I mean, Julia already used Eras, or whatever the skill is, so Julia is in fact still swinging for like 100.
Oh, they're right. They're in DC.
Yep, and then Deirdre Destroy. Those two are down, and that's flipping 2 bonds back up. I think it is 1 per, or is it
No,
just
it's just
1?
one.
Oh no,
It's just one.
it's on flip 1.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's not an absurd skill, it's just a reasonable skill.
Yeah, it's not like TNO, which is draw a card per enemy destroyed.
Yeah. Ah, this is.
Just because I can't see anything on Seighhart's hand because he kept disconnecting multiple times, what's his hand count at?
3.
I assume he's at 5 still. Okay.
Seighart had 3 cards in hand.
Great.
What sources of advantage does he have? What sources?
A big ass retreat, I guess.
Flip 1, draw 1 with Shigure.
What? That's. What?
I guess he has nothing else.
There's your family. And 1 Silas. A 2-cost Silas. Mind you.
No, you don't really have a 3 cost. The only thing you can play is Elise, but what is Elise really gonna do for you?
Yeah.
Grab a card!
Wow, what a useful family. Oh wait, is he gonna... Oh no, it's bottom down though, so okay.
He does in fact get to look at his orbs. That's nice.
Don't think he's gonna get one.
Hey, there's the Julius.
Oh dear God.
That Julius
I think if
is...
anyone wins next turn, then.
I mean, Volley doesn't flip too many bonds, but Julius
No,
is still
you
scary
don't
regardless.
Get it. You don't get it.
Leaving the
What
cellar.
is-
Interesting, okay.
Wait,
Well...
why would you?
I wonder. Because, like, you are risking the final Holy War. If Tibarn final Holy Wars, you just kind of lose, actually.
Yeah, because he's going to get like
It's
another
second skill.
4 dodges.
Tibarn unifies. Seighart loses.
If Tibarn
Why-
okay, if Tibarn farts the correct way, Seighart loses.
Yeah,
Question: why didn't he use Silas' second skill to give
because he does have more units on board. Oh, like use the second skill.
The
to-
buff?
Yeah,
Because
that's
he
weird.
forgot. Because he forgot.
He forgot, and I don't think it really matters.
That too
Yeah.
doesn't make a difference.
Crits align at this point. You're looking at it like a 13 card hand right now, so crits align.
This man actually just has 5 Deirdres in his hand right now.
As if that wasn't enough, there's still another 4 Deirdres and bonds
reminds me
Yeah.
of
that he can grab with the final Holy War if he
The
gets it.
moment he final Holy Wars, he wins the game outright.
Unfortunate.
The Holy War's End.
He doesn't have Stellar.
Okay, I guess I'm.
Wait.
Final Holy War and Holy War's End are we're referring to the same skill, yes. The previous
Yeah.
translation, it was called Final Holy War.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
really
just
is?
flexing. He's just flexing.
No, he's not.
No, he
flexing,
has
he's
nothing.
trying to-
He has nothing to work with in his hand, so he's class
he's
changing
trying
to
to
cycle a card.
through, yes.
He has
That's
a bad
kinda risky,
hand and
though.
a ton
He's
of
getting-
evades, so he's just going to class change Deirdre into a dummy thick stack.
Yeah, he
Until
doesn't
he
have
can
any Celebs
have
left in his
options.
deck.
Because you draw a card when you class change.
His last Celebs a retreat.
That's actually kind of risky, right? Because he's getting rid of evades.
He has
Mm,
enough
too
evades that he shouldn't have anything to
Did he
fear.
just
Really.
rob
He has 2
Oh,
dodges now because he bonded
shit.
one. And then he has an orb that is a dodge
Well,
as well.
I sure hope he didn't like having his bonds face up. That's over.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Damn. You play
Play more than one.
Play
I'm
more
shocked too.
More than one Julius.
Yeah, buddy. Sure does.
Oh god.
This is one hell of a lineup here. We have Deirdre, Sigurd, Selif, Julius, Ethlin, and Lana. Of course. 5-4 center pick.
Next to Corrin and Best Friend.
Yep.
Hey, Corrin and Best Friend are a natural duo, alright?
They
is
are a
not
natural
good.
duo.
Bombs anymore.
Can't you tell by the card art? SMH.
This is disappointing.
Actually, I
Silas
believe
has
we've heard this one
Corrin
before.
in almost all of his artworks, but Corrin never has Silas in any of his artworks. Sad.
That is kind of sad, actually. Corrin literally forgot this homie existed. Corrin literally forgot this guy
Silas
existed.
is like, you're my best friend, and Corrin's like, and you're who?
Exactly. You don't have time to deal with you less than
Jesus Christ.
Bonds are we looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 bonds. That's. Come on now. You're just disrespecting him.
No.
Is
this
Seighart
is
gonna
good.
enjoy the benefit of having a face-up Bond ever again?
There's no such thing as face-ups. This is where Seighart should have counterpicked by having a Nonkos. Like a Nonkos 7. Because
I don't think Ananko 7 wins
face
the matchup, because then you just encourage him to final Holy War earlier.
Oh yeah, it definitely doesn't, but it would be funny.
We all know that funny is the
I love
most
that
important thing. Good game.
I mean,
Good game.
Jesus.
Good game.
because
game.
if
Good
Tibarn
game.
does
Shake
like
the
your
hand.
boss face down, and then you deploy a
game.
Nonkos.
Shake the dude's hand. I want to shake his
I'm gonna
hand.
be honest.
I want to
thought
shake
Sunday
your
was gonna-
hand.
Are you
I thought
singing the
Sunday was
endgame
gonna
music?
be
Ba, 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 ba.
Ah, 2 more Selif. Let's go.
Yep, 2 more
Would you
sellers.
look at that?
Why we're even playing this out.
Why is the game still going? It is over.
I actually prefer chapter 10 music personally.
Look, Seighart, I'm the one who's supposed to surrender despite the fact that I'm never going to win against Control. Have the dignity and do it.
I can't believe Seightart's playing this out, though.
I also can't believe Seagard's playing this out.
I can respect it.
I can't.
I can.
I
Unless
can
it-
respect it. I mean, Tibarn's playing Control, so he might as well play the whole deck. If you're going to take the
I
time
don't know.
to,
At this point,
if you're going to invest
Seagard's.
the time into playing Control, then they're going to invest the time into playing Control.
I don't know. Seagard's losing on basically like all counts.
Give him an orb.
Orbs too.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That makes sense.
That singular
Seighart-
orb is going to change the entire game. It's going to flip all this on its head.
Seighart is now at 4 cards in hand with no open bond versus that 11 card.
So, is Seighart gonna come
Bard
through?
now as
Look at Seighart. One orb lighter and a dream.
He started with at the start of this turn.
What unavoidable does Blackway even have?
Jacob.
The one he's not running, clearly.
You have Jacob, and then there's like Black Nyam 3-2, who is Killing Edge.
Well,
Okay, so I'm guessing he has an Azura because he deployed an Azura in the back line. Okay. I guess that's okay.
He does in fact want all the copies of Julius gone.
All 2 of them. Actually, all
Yeah, all
1
two
of
of
them.
No, there is another.
No, sure.
Oh right, he reshuffled.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait.
I can't
That
wait
was-
for Tibarn
That
to
was very smart of you, Seighart.
I
No, he's
can't
just going to
wait
get the
for
other Julius.
I can't wait for Tibarn to draw the other one.
Tibarn will draw the other one.
Wait,
That's the
Tibarn's
thing.
running
Hold on.
a 2 of Julius instead
Let
of
me
1
check
of?
where it's at.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
running into a Julius.
I don't think he's gonna draw it before this game ends, unless he really holds this out.
It's Tibarn.
we
He's
have
going to really
seen
hold this out.
Tibarn hold out longer than anticipated in many a game.
Tibarn
Jesus.
loves to hold it out.
Tibarn
not
does
saying
in
he
fact
doesn't.
love doing Ryoma impressions.
I'm not
Waiting for
saying
25 turns?
otherwise.
Is that what we're getting at here?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
Tibarn will wait patiently for 25 turns before he will enact his revenge.
love to see it.
He did in fact wait for exactly 25 turns in a previous tournament match.
Yes, he did. Who is that against again?
Penta.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
against Penta in Top Cut of Retrop Games.
This situation is really distressy spaghetti, isn't it? This is so sad.
Seihart's mental state, though, right now.
Well, on
look.
the bright side, you're not deck locked, so Seighart can swat his deck over and realize that this did not work.
No, we can't.
No,
Not
you
anymore.
are
Not in the middle of the
Round.
set, Harna.
Oh, didn't realize that. Whoops.
Wait. We need to realize that.
Jesus
I
Christ,
just
Harna.
Arno, have you been changing your deck mid-set?
No, I just thought that was a thing because I just bring in a counter pick, assuming he'll just auto win.
Jesus Christ,
That's fair.
Harna.
I looked away for 5 seconds. Why is he at +8 and attacking a unit at 2?
He copied Anankos. Anankos has an act that's until the end of your opponent's next turn, gain 60 attack and 1 to 2 range. He just copied that.
Jeez.
Ah, yeah,
well,
that-
if Seighart is locked into this deck, I don't think he's going to win. Like, I
Well,
mean, like the
he
next
is locked into this deck, so there's no if here.
Well, congrats to Barn for going 3-0.
Oh, it's best of 5 now?
No,
No.
3-0 in,
No.
in the
Like,
3 Swiss rounds.
It's going to be 3-0 overall.
Oh, right.
Like, people doubted the might of Deirdre MC.
I still can't believe that Deirdre is about to go
Fuckers
3-0.
don't counter pick.
Yeah, I'm a little confused why nobody has been, like, dude, you're running into someone that you know has ramp. It's pick cards to deal.
There are a lot of things that he could have ran. Like, literally any other color would have been great. Like, you could have ran brown, you could have ran blue, you could have ran purple. Like, it would have been fine. Chose to run none of them.
I mean, dude, you could have easily done green Volley and ran like 16 copies of Sorin.
Like, outright any single color besides black-white would be pretty good in the mirror, in this matchup.
And even then you have Lilith, so black-white isn't that... Oh, well, then again, it's Deirdre. But,
Nah. Like I said, like I told Seighart, you just run the Sword Boy package.
true. Like, Sword Boys can carry you for quite a while.
We'll see. We'll see. This game should be over though. Like, why are we playing this out? Tibarn slow rolling for no fucking reason.
It's a classic Tibarn.
Like, this isn't even a optimal to slow roll. It's I won the game, but I'm making this game last longer.
True. Tibarn should just be going all in at this point because he has enough evades that 4 cards is not going to help Seighart win this game.
You're not scared of anything. He has no bonds. He has no Jacob.
Tibarn's big chillin'.
Yeah, for sure. This game is.
Jesus Christ, man, what is this man doing? This looks like absolute desolation.
I'm just surprised that Seighart didn't really bring in any techs except for Plumeria, which is not a tech in this match.
Seigart's gonna be fuming at us because we told him to just play Valley.
Yeah, we. That's on us.
We never told him how to play volleyball.
We
Jesus.
told him to just play volley.
Just play the best deck in the format, we said. He's just playing Deirdre, we said.
Like, this is... No, Yellow is like the one that you are teching in everything, because you are losing your game, because your game plan fucking sucks. Your win on turn 4 game plan no longer applies in this matchup, so you need to change that game plan up, my guy.
This was. Brainiac. I think we gotta apologize to Seighart.
I'm not apologizing
Yeah,
for shit.
like someone's like completely destroyed me with Olwen in like one of the tournaments, and I was like, yep, never mind, we're teching the shit out of Valor to not deal with this.
I mean, Owen draws cards.
No, Olwen like
That's
just
what
shits on you. Outright. You can't do anything. And Deirdre is probably like a more dominant version of Olwen in this matchup, so.
Ugh.
Like, I feel like literally any color would have been helpful here. Red? Amazing. You have your OC package. Blue? You get like something, I assume.
You get something.
You get something.
Purple? You get Joshua and Zephyr. Yellow? You can also run the ramp package. You can even run like an Arvis or something. Like you have so much shit.
I think he should. I don't think it's more so that, but I think he should have looked at his black options. Considering that there are ways to just void units on the board, get rid of units, since balancing his opponent's units could be useful. Holy shit.
Yeah, like one thing he could have considered is fucking Brown. I feel like Brown Slash would have like just shit on Deirdre in this matchup.
Now that's a new one.
Like Hubert or
If you
something?
know you're playing against Deirdre, you can toss out a lot of options. Like what is like? Let's see what's possible. Like I feel like honestly, like Femui 6 is not needed. You can toss that. You can probably play Mamoe MC. Honestly, Lilith's not even that useful, I would say. You can probably toss Lilith as well. There's a lot of things you can really toss and not really care. Like, honestly, like, Anankos doesn't even seem that important in this matchup. Like, if you really want to play Anankos, honestly, I would have just played Black Sun Ananko. Actually, that would have been hilarious. Why did he not play Black Sun Ananko?
True, Black Sun would have been hilarious. Because, I mean, Volui doesn't have the once per turn restriction on Black Sun, right? Because he's leveled up.
He does not. I was thinking more of the big boy running the full Ananko's package. Running the full Ananko's package.
Endless Illusory Nightmare?
Yeah. Like, I feel like that just wins you the game. And it'd be funny if you did it.
What's the actual fuck?
Well, okay, you can't exactly go the full Anankos package because remember that Anankos is a stone.
You win the turn you level up into him. It's fine.
All of your Anankoses get blown up by Deirdre.
It's fine. You win that turn. You win on your 11. Like once you reach 11 bonds, you win the game.
Once you reach 11 bonds, you win the game.
Trust. Believe in what Haruno is saying right now.
Trust. I don't actually know if it'll work. This is the one thing I'm pretty certain about.
Haruno does not fit lies, guys.
But there were ways that you
At 11 bonds, those Anankos waves gonna come out and kill Deirdre. Just watch.
Hell yeah.
If Crown Nankos can do it, you can too.
Like, there are a lot of fun things that you could have done.
Hi, Dreidel.
Hi, Dreidel. What are your thoughts on this matchup? Seighart versus Deirdre with no counter picking at all.
Wow. I have to apologize to Seighart. I was wrong.
Well,
who tested with him? Or who told him?
Well, what's the score?
1-0 to Barnes up.
Well, it's still game one. It's still game one, but it's basically.
Come back in like 2 hours, and then maybe Tibarn will decide that it's time to finish
Tibarn is actually trying to kill him now.
The only testing he did was fight my Julia deck.
Nice.
That is some testing
here. Like, Deirdre is 60 in control deck. Probably will eat that deck a lot.
No, the Deirdre has 8 evades, fam.
Wait, what?
That Deirdre has like 5 evades. Healed 2.
Killing Valerie.
This Deirdre does in fact have like 8 evades in hand right now.
Deirdre has 5 evades, an F1 and 2 sellers.
And that's not counting the other like 3 or 4 Deirdre that are in balls.
Oh man, what a missed.
Can we look at the game, please?
Right.
We need to look at the
I didn't realize. I didn't realize. I clicked off for a split second. Thank you for that.
What the fuck? Okay, those counters just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's got 3 face-up bonds.
I can't believe that Deirdre has 71,111 tokens.
This is.
I guess, yeah, it's important. should win here. Like, probably. What happened?
Wow. Yeah, probably. Just maybe a little bit.
I wonder if
Slight chance. There is a
in
universe.
this situation.
I'm feeling Tibarn's just bullying Seighart at this point. Like, just end it, dude.
Holy war.
I'm probably gonna
How
leave,
is
dude,
one,
but
two,
someone's
three,
gonna need to
four,
talk
five?
some shit
War.
to Seighart.
He
How
just
did-
grabbed the
How did Deirdre
Self.
get to like full bonds and Seighart
Because
only at
Seighart
5?
doesn't run any anti-Deirdre tech. He doesn't even run fucking Jacob, like the most intuitive thing.
12 bonds.
Yeah, you probably.
Figure itself.
Plato, did you miss the Holy War? This is not 12 bonds. This is like bond almost another 30 at this point.
I mean, I just got here, so yeah.
Yeah,
Just get here.
I know that.
Do you just never draw? Do you just
Answering
never draw
rhetorical
Zero?
questions is a
He
very
did. He is Zora.
weird flex.
I'm confused how Seighart just let this happen.
Because Seighart doesn't have any aggro options.
Nana
He just dies.
missed.
Seighart just tries to outvalue Deirdre, which is clearly
Yeah,
a
he
winning
needs to go
strategy.
full monkey against Stall, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, the followy self.
On the
Oh, it's
big
a valid.
attack.
No way, Valoey cell.
Well, Tibarn's not killing him this turn.
For all two of
probably.
you in the audience unaware, since Volui is named Corrin Kingdom of Vala, if he is supported by a Corrin male or female, this does not count as a self-support, meaning that Volui will only ever self with 3 cards in the entire deck.
Yeah,
What the?
Part
That's
of the
actually busted.
benefits-
Why did they need to make
Part
this
of-
card even better?
It's
Part of the benefits
stupid.
of being a good MC is you don't have to worry about selfing.
Man,
This
I wish I
wasn't
didn't have to worry about
activated
selfing when I
exclusively to
played
be
Raven.
counterplay against Zephiel. It was pretty much designed this
to
way
realize that
exclusively
like
to deal with
quarantine
Zephiel.
of Vala himself when you support is Valoey.
Hey, remember Seighart was worried about Tibarn playing Rowan in his deck.
I think
Like,
that
yeah,
was the
wait,
least of his
Tibarn.
worries at
Wait,
this point.
Seighart knew what deck. Yeah, Seighart knew what deck Tibarn was playing. Why did he play Jacob?
Alright.
I see now that Dreidel is realizing the depths of of the tragedy
Like,
that
it's
Seighart not
like
preparing
Seighart,
himself.
you just race Deirdre and put her to 0 and like kill her. Like, not that hard.
Little. Me and
And you just like balance Jacob and like just always.
Here's
hold it.
where Seighart has the surprise copy
Okay.
family into Jacob unavoidable crit for the win.
I'm gonna be honest. Me and
Yeah, why doesn't he just run Jacob or whatever that
Yeah,
other
well,
thing
doesn't
is in
have
purple
the
that loves
bonds to
swords?
do that.
Purple.
we did that total just play
Jacob
Valoey.
is a
No,
black
no,
white.
I meant Joshua. I meant Joshua.
Jacob is a 4-up in this matchup.
Oh wait, Tibarn didn't win this turn? How?
No, he's holy warring now.
He's holy.
For the second time, by the way.
Tibarn did in fact self like 3 times.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
Sigurd selfed, Nana selfed, and Lana missed because of a flyer.
Well,
I
Or no,
guess
Lana
I
hit.
don't think it matters if I'm being.
Tibarn is
completely
fucked
honest.
in this
Self somebody
position.
Crit with them.
Tibarn is not winning in this position, is what I'm
Tibarn
getting.
has been fucked for the last 5 turns. Is just the.
Tibarn.
I mean, sorry,
So
sorry.
you-
I meant
Tibarn has been
Seighart.
fucked the past few turns, and he's about to
Yeah.
get like screwed over this
What
turn.
do you mean? Tibarn has 17 cards in his
Hey, would
hand.
you look at that? Look at that 16 card
There's
hand.
16 cards in his hand.
That's what you just
Right.
see.
That's Pills' wet dream right there.
Seigart's been dead for a while. He just hasn't realized it yet.
Oh no, he
No, I
definitely
think he
notices.
realized.
He's just
Brainiac?
not quitting because
Brainiac,
yeah, we're not sure either.
I think you were wrong. You told him to just play
Seriously,
Valoey.
how did, seriously,
You were wrong.
how did he get to 30 fucking bonds? And
Ram. Lots of ram.
Deirdre does in fact flip one
Mike?
every turn
So I had
to get an extra bond.
well, I fucking know that. But like, how, Seighart only has 5. We couldn't have done that in like. Tibarn couldn't have done that in like.
It's
5
called
turns.
Seighart
There's
ran
no
out
way
of
he can win
cards
this, right? There's
because
no
he
way.
never got hit.
I mean,
Yeah, if I was in this matchup, I would have just played like that one Perplexity that just loves swords. I think it might be Joshua. It's probably somebody else. I can't think of.
Wait,
Joshua,
No, no,
Dude,
you're
Raven,
stuck in the
all of
valley.
those would be good plays here.
I mean, you're Valoey. You literally have
This
like
is still game one, right,
Ryoma,
guys?
Mamui.
Yes, this is game one.
and
Oh
Azura.
my god.
You don't care about not getting hit. Like you
Game
literally
one
have
is
3
never
draw
gonna
cards.
end.
Like you could like in this matchup, honestly.
You're
I
not
could
going to
see
be able.
it
He
go
also
away
didn't get
Nankos,
Azura
you could-
out until after he got all of his Bonds Julius.
Like I feel like you could toss out Lilith, you could toss out Anankos, you could toss out like what else can you toss out that's like pretty worthless in this
Literally
matchup?
have the half of the deck in his hand. God
Honestly,
dang.
Silas is pretty worthless in this matchup too. You could probably toss Silas, honestly.
He hit.
Mm.
Oh.
No. Like pretty much every single staple in Valor is pretty worthless. Like Anankos, useless. Lilith, useless. Silas, useless.
Well, Wolf was not entirely.
Useless.
No,
Well,
she's pretty
that's not
useless.
You just
If they're in a
Yeah,
position where they,
one dodge, right?
if they're in a position that they can leave, then you probably lose anyway. So
Find the
Why does the
Nankos.
F1 dodge of all things? Why is that the thing you're focused on and not
Because
all
he has
the
a
other?
King Leo.
Oh, that's
Hey,
still
look at the King Leo.
That's still
That's
not.
not-
I mean, you just attack Eslin first and just clear their board.
Yep, because I'm
Let's
sure
go,
in this
baby.
16 card hand, Tibarn has 0 Athlete evade.
I mean, he
mean,
needs
because-
2 to not get King Leo.
He has 1 F1 in hand.
If he clears the F-Link, assuming the
there will
room
be
here
light
is
at the
still
end
going
of
to
the
be up.
tunnel if Athlum dies. There will be light at the end of this tunnel.
No, there will
there-
not
I think
be.
he's
No,
gonna
there
let
Not
it.
even
I think
close.
he's
There
gonna
won't
let
be
it.
any light.
Not even close.
Nope.
He could deal with like Tibarn's running out of resources. Tibarn's out of bonds. He has
Yeah,
a hand.
That's half of his deck, yeah.
I'm not even. I'm not even going to entertain that
his
sentence of a
backline.
response.
He has there's
you're
hope
a
for
fucking
Seighart.
idiot.
There goes Tibarn's backline, except for Sala.
Hey, Tomes.
Oh.
There you go. Look at that. And he
Come
can't even
back?
play Tomes
A
anymore.
comeback?
Yeah, next turn he's gonna
Play
play another
Nana.
6 bonds and then play another 3 cards out of his the 15 card hand.
You can
and then
still
win.
deploy Nana.
I guess you're right.
He
Just
will in
guys,
fact.
he's at 0 orbs.
At this point, I'm more mad at Tibarn for not having won the game already.
That is what people generally think about control players who slow roll excessively.
He's
By
just gonna
control players who
question
slow roll
figured
excessively,
twice.
I mostly mean Tibarn.
Very tried to win the game last turn.
He could have won the game maybe 6 times already.
He could have won the game a few turns ago. He was at 5 or 6 Deirdre dodges for a long time.
Wait, really? How did you know?
Because we have Lucky Glitch.
Oh yeah, Lackey. Wait, you fucking.
I have
is
Lackey
Lackey
glitch, you know.
What's that?
Why didn't you just fucking go for game? You have 6 fucking dodges in here.
It doesn't
Which
change
is,
the
it allows
outcome.
you to like see the cards.
Oh.
Yeah, this is why like people make fun of you, Warren, for solo. You have fucking 6 dodges in hand.
Well, 4 dodges and then 2
Afraid
in
of
orb.
He was
Wait,
afraid of the surprise
obviously.
Jacob.
4
guys.
dodges, 2 dodges in orbs is what he had for
I mean,
quite
dude,
some
yeah,
time.
even at fucking 4 dodges, like you should have just fucking
Ew.
went for game.
Yeah, oh my god!
Oh,
Oh my!
there's the 4th Sigurd.
Yep.
Wait, what
Right.
happened?
Hurry up and end this, please, you ass. Oh. I'm screenshotting
Let's
that.
see if he class changes Sigurd again.
Hurry up and
Class
end
changes Sigurd again.
2 times?
Yeah.
fucking right.
Oh.
Someone should make that an emote, dude. I need someone to make that an emote.
Hurry up and ask for this, please. Hurry up and end this, please. Or are you just like Sigurd?
What
No,
time
no.
exactly are you making?
Get a Nana.
That's
Play
right.
the Nana.
Now hurry up and end this.
Say
See,
hurry up and
now,
ask-
alright, you asked
but
for it.
Show the lackey text for the Sigurd class change.
Yeah.
This was
Future.
close.
This was
was
close, Harino says.
There's not much more I can say. This game could have gone either way.
Are you sure about that, Har?
Unifier.
Wait, no, he
This
can't
fire of 3
Right, no,
shit.
because not against Tome upon.
Not against Tom on the field. She can still be deployed.
No, it's a story until
Yeah.
she's
Against Tome on
bored.
field.
Right. Oh
Yeah,
my
you can
god, it's
redeploy
true. Holy fuck.
I guess that's what Seighart was upset about, is the Barn was trying to cheat in the last turn to cheese him out.
Except it turns out the play was perfectly legal anyway. Hurt.
How was Tibarn trying to cheat? Exactly.
He was trying to deploy a tome after being under the effects of Dark Silence.
Oh,
What?
wow. Wait, what? What was he trying to deploy?
Except it turns out the tome is actually a
guys,
sword that doesn't become a tome until after it's deployed.
Yeah.
Wait, can Goron Kingdom of Bala
Details,
dodge
details,
normal
details.
Only the bridges that say you can dodge with them.
swords? Oh. Okay, so just got confused for a sec.
Yeah, imagine if Valley had even more evades. Now you have 3
hit?
selves and like 20 evades.
Yes,
Isn't
it
that
I don't
cool?
think he registered that hits.
He did not register that Deirdre is in fact +4.
Good game. Good game.
Finally, game 1 ends.
Game 1's over.
Game 1 is
1
over.
hour.
Only took
goddamn.
over an hour.
Alright.
Oh,
I
hell.
can finally see Seihart's deck again.
What do you mean?
Yo.
Wacky
Seihart's
glitch.
deck.
Wait. No, I can't. Wait, can I? What the
Dortmund.
fuck? Anytime I... There we go. Now I can see Seihart's stuff again. There we go. That's better.
So,
Whenever he disconnected last time, it blew up like my entire access to his stuff.
Alright, just be prepared. This is gonna be a tough match.
Well, let's see what we got in our opening hands here.
Alright,
Seihart's basically got the same
I'm gonna
hand as
say,
last
let's
time,
not try
except
to
this
clown
time he
this
has
one.
bridge.
Let's not.
And...
Oh no, just...
Tibarn is already
So it
starting
was
off with...
dropped in. What game? Are we on game 3? We're on
No,
game
this is
2.
game
We're in
2.
game 2.
Who's leading?
Tibarn.
Tibarn. Let's not try to clown
Ooh.
this man. Oh, fuck.
Alright, what's going on?
Jesus Christ.
Let's see... Tibarn is starting off really strong, actually.
Honestly, it's kind of a good idea to play Deirdre into, like, Seighart, because he's fucking terrible and fucking carry, so you can just, like, throw him against the stall. It's great. Perfect.
1 sec. So, you know, since Tibarn's taking a break, I don't know what to say.
I'm gonna look at orbs real quick. Let's see what we
Let's
got going on in
see,
here. Get into to Deirdre.
Right,
Orbs.
how's this man create this out?
And
How's man create that? We told him to play ball. We told him to just play his deck.
oh, that's
That was
funny.
bad advice. And if Tibarn makes hop cut, honestly, you are just slapping me, Jacob, or you're just losing.
And on Seihart's end, he has 1 copy of each of his texts in his orbs.
Well, what the fuck are his texts besides Plumeria?
Yes.
Leo and Lilith are his only tech cards.
Not even text, they're just staples.
Cards.
What
Those
They're
are
still
cards.
tech cards.
I guess. Oh, fuck.
Tibarn,
He's
1
also
second.
dipping.
And then Seighart, I'm gonna be right back as well. We both
Do you think
have
Seighart?
games.
Do you think Seighart actually pretended that he got disconnected when he disconnected on purpose so he could set up some preemptive Johns?
Well, did he, John? That's the next
He
one.
hasn't.
He didn't join the stream yet. Once he does, you're gonna hear it.
Please
I
don't.
have a feeling. I think the DC. I think the disconnecting might be actually him setting up some Johns. Like, man, the game just disconnected me a couple of times. I don't know, man. I got super shook because of that or something like that.
I mean, we're
Maybe.
just calling him a fucking idiot, and we'll be on Starback.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm not. Look, I'm gonna take responsibility for this one. I am.
You
This
should
is
have
on
asked me for what I would have teched against the barn. I would have told him to play fucking Brown.
That's.
Would've
It's
worked.
not. It's
You
not
have
so.
Dimitri, you have Sophist, you have Edelgard, you have Violet for ramp. Got everything.
Probably still lose because Brown's fucking awful.
It's actually like in this type of matchup when you know like your opponent just gonna slow roll you. It's actually not too bad.
Brown can in fact play the long game.
Brown can outvalue this.
Can it though? I mean,
Well,
all
he
it has
might
is
outvalue,
Sophist.
but you can threaten the fuck out of him.
Yeah, because Sophist is good against control. Yeah, we know.
Tururu.
He could have swapped his volley to be more discard heavy. Yukika swapped it to have more destruction. Oh god. Oh
Like,
god.
he has nothing, I don't think.
What
Unless
do
he
you
gets really, really lucky and gets my favorite win con of pray your opponent has no promo, I don't think he's gonna
I mean, I'm still surprised that you did not take
The Bard has
Dix
bridge and
kill an early
promo.
Seighart.
The Bard has bridge, promo, and a
Because
dodge.
if you can
kick
clear
there.
Seighart early, and he doesn't have more Seighart, which is a possibility, albeit an uncommon one, then that can win you the game when it seems like it might be lost.
The real issue is just not having Jacob.
True. If you're not running Jacob in this matchup, what are you doing?
Jacob is a 4-up. Like an easy 4-up inclusion.
Jacob
Okay,
is so free in this matchup.
Yeah, you just balance it, and they always have to like stay up one before they die.
No. You just go aggro, and you don't even need to like respect it, because you just flip 2 for a hit every time it's available.
Yeah.
Tibarn's back.
I mean, he's going to flip all of your
Seighart
bonds face down with Julius anyway, so you might as well be using them on Jacob every turn.
Yeah, like the thing is, like the one thing I don't understand about people that play against Valerie is why they don't try and flip their bond ASAP. So you mitigate the effect of an Ankos, and like similar thing against like fucking Arvis, you just flip all your bonds as soon as possible.
Against Valerie, you either want to be a deck that doesn't care about flipping your bonds face down, or a deck that flips them down really fast. Because you either want that Anankos balance to do nothing to you, or you want it to do nothing to you because you've already done what it was going to do.
Yeah!
Give me a second.
You can't even parody that. Dude. I don't know. I don't think you can parody that. Anyway.
Hi. Well, this has been a teaching lesson. Besides.
Seightart's currently doing.
on
Seightart's
if you're
currently doing downward dog in his living room.
Remember, kids, if you're going to play against control, tech for playing against control.
Or don't like fucking like dawdle and like play every card, and then they get cleared, and you lose because you know the phone won't give you cards.
Oh, fucking wrong.
Also, just draw your value cards forehead.
Harno, did you make a Stolly variant of Valerie? Oh, Harno died. Oh.
We're gonna be here for a while, I think.
We are,
Yep.
Oh. I can't give Seighart shit for this. I can't. This is one of those ones where I'm just like, can't. Oh, shit.
I guess Valley really isn't broken. That's crazy.
Crazy.
Oh. No.
I don't know if that's the word I'd use for it.
I don't think that's the word used, but... Oh, he's... Oh.
Well, look, Tibarn is playing a what? Tier 3? Tier 4 MC?
Yeah, Deirdre is considered somewhere around there.
And, he's winning?
Against what is considered the best deck in the game.
Mm-hmm. So, what I'm hearing is
Bear in mind, our
Valley...
local tier list organizers pride on a deck's ability to have a good matchup into Valley above almost everything else when they rank stuff.
Do they now?
Valley kinda...
Penta has admitted multiple times that his tier list heavily depends on a deck's volley matchup. Like, Ike is only so high. Like, Ike is only an honorable mention on that list because he's got a solid volley matchup.
No, he doesn't.
What do you mean?
He literally doesn't.
I can Tavallo
Oh.
is fine.
I mean, like set 22, right?
Both
I mean,
are
Tower
pretty
still
good.
does decent.
Both are
Set
pretty
22
good.
is also.
No, they're not. Like Valor would just make you vanilla or play enough units for his pop doesn't matter, and he'll just beat your ass because you're a fucking vanilla.
Bro, you have Ileana.
Oh no, Iliana, my board's gonna get clear. Oh, I'm gonna play it again. And that's on fucking turn 5. Turn 4 we draw both pieces.
Dude, Ike actually gets turn 4 Soren, which is not something every Green MC does. In fall, we hate Soren.
Yeah, so you have to go first and play it on curve, otherwise Thorn doesn't matter. If you go second, then Thorn's basically useless. Even if Value doesn't care, they can just literally just take the -2 and just play Azura next turn, or don't promote and just play Azura and clear it first, obviously.
The real question is Seighart going to do the smart thing right now and punch with Elise?
No.
No.
He's gonna fucking heal.
Nope. What makes you think he makes smart plays?
He's punching.
Oh, he did punch.
Oh,
Oh, what the hell?
Seighart being smart, saw it here first.
Barnes' hand is fucking loaded right now.
It's a hand of 9 cards. It would be pretty difficult for you to not have good options.
No, I mean like besides what you would think on average options. Especially since once again his last 2 orbs are both Deirdre's.
Seriously?
I'm being serious.
Good game.
Well, that's basically game.
Good game.
Cypher's a hard game. Variance game.
Followy is in fact about to get outvalued into oblivion by Deirdre.
He even has Julius in his hand right now that he could just deploy next turn if he wanted to.
Oh god, that would ruin it.
Which actually might not be the worst idea.
It's definitely not the worst idea because then you can't Ryoma Mamui Silas.
Well, I mean, you can, it just won't be as effective as if your pawns were face up.
What cost?
Sure is.
Oh, I wish Tibarn hit us 30 there, that would have been amazing.
Literally fell.
Yeah, they don't have any 30s.
I have
Sure,
Black
but-
Ink Glitch, do you not think I'm aware of that?
I'm just saying generally. I know you probably don't think.
Like, yep, there's the turn 5 Julius. Or, well, no, that's turn 4 Julius.
Turn 4.
Wait, what did he mill? Oh, promo. Oh.
He milled like Elise or something.
Nice me. To be fair, you could have tapped to heal something.
No, he milled
No,
Corrin
you need to
3-2.
swing every turn.
No, he milled Corrin 3-2 off of his Blade of Divine Majesty.
And
Well,
disconnected again.
Why didn't you just copy it and like mill something else and look at it?
And
I think he did copy it and then he milled Elise.
No, that's not the right Corrin 3-2. Why did Seighart load the Odyssey?
Because, let's say when you end your turn, saves the start of your opponent's turn. Oh.
What's funny is that Seighart is actually losing out here because Valoi's reduced chance to self is hurting his ability to accidentally get hit.
True.
Whoa.
Where's the Julius?
Oh, what the hell?
Imagine getting all your bonds flipped on curve twice. Good meme.
Is ready?
Wow, look at how efficiently Seighart spent all of his bonds. They're all gone and it's only turn 4. Oh, wait.
It's so efficient. Lapitoso is really good at this kind of thing.
Hey, look. Look at it this way. Seighart spent 4 bonds to flip 4 of Tibarn's bonds face down. That's really efficient. That's 1 for 1. It is 1 for 1.
Value.
Wait, how many Julius of Tibarn
Why
run
you keep
anyway?
disconnecting?
Tibarn runs 2 copies of Julius.
He's a fucking sack. He runs and runs too. You play it on curve 2 times. Fucking sack. I hate this fucking game.
Alright,
Oh
he didn't play it on turn 4 last game.
Nah, he didn't play Julius on 4 last time. He played Julius on like 6.
Oh, never mind. But still, that's so fucking sack. You open it 2-0 on curve. Like, Jesus. Come on.
Why do we keep loading save games?
Because Seighart keeps disconnecting.
Oh.
Yeah, disconnecting, quote unquote.
That's how little attention I just thought.
Wait, where are the bonds face up again?
Because he got reloaded.
Reload the save.
Because he loaded save.
Yeah.
I know, but where's the save update? Ugh, I'll shut up now.
Save updates at the end of each player's turn.
Yeah, so it would be Tibarn's auto save 1.
Oh man.
Are they done?
Hey, there's Ryoma Mamui.
I don't think it's gonna matter for much.
I mean, it's still 2 hits.
That's true.
Grab
And it's still 2 hits in the card. Like, it's not bad. But has he milled yet?
I don't think you should.
Oh, you should probably do that.
No, he has no
Well,
build.
well, since he disconnected, I now once again cannot check anything Seighart's in.
Those necky glitch countermeasures.
This is truly why he's been leaving the game sporadically. He doesn't want us tracing his every move. Even though I've just been strictly like looking at the Barnes hand. Because I already know Seighart's going to misplay without me even looking at his hand.
Now,
Oh yeah, he is.
Now, if only he thought as hard about his counter picking as he thought about that.
So talk about what? Anything else?
About dodging Lackey Glitch.
Didn't we tell him? Didn't we tell him about just play Valorant?
I don't know what you're talking about, Pills.
Radiac.
I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about, Pills.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh my god. Don't act like that again. Just tell him to play Valorant. Oh. Ah. No.
Wait, what the fuck? Is he winning?
What?
What do you mean?
Two
No,
cards in
Secret
hand.
is not winning right
Probably
now.
not. I don't think so.
Tibarn probably has 3 or 4 dodges right now, at
He
least.
has 3. Yeah, he has 3.
Alright.
All right.
I
Well, you know what? I
mean-
have a feeling that I know how this is going to go. I'm gonna go for today, guys. Have a good day. Bye.
Alright, see ya.
Adios.
Yep.
That's it.
Alright. This game's either gonna end in like 1 turn or 10, so I'm gonna be right back.
Alrighty.
Well then, let's place our bets. 1 or 10. I'm gonna bet 10.
That's a fair bet. Well, at this point, Seighart is not looking to be in a good spot here because Deirdre is going to use her skill to destroy Melkorin.
Not
Realm is
memory.
probably going to get
Flip
cleared.
about, back up. And then clear realm.
And then there's nothing that can be done about these.
Because Tibarn has 3 evades, meaning that he needs to get swung at 4 times to die. And Volway doesn't really have a good way to build that board, especially with only 2 cards in hand. You would need like a second Ryoma Mamui and a Silas if you wanted to get that.
Whoa.
And yeah, your ideal here is essentially just, if Ryoma somehow lives, which in pretty much any universe he won't, then you need a Melkorin and Silas in hand. And yeah, otherwise you pretty much lose.
This is going on.
Yes.
Game 2.
Yep.
Game 2.
You?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's been 4 hours.
Kinda. Close. But not.
Jeez.
Oh.
Oh, bye, selfie.
Oh, fucking hell. Yama. Can't pick up the board. I can't figure out an answer.
Oh, you heard disconnected again. Also, from my perspective, it doesn't even ever look like Seighart actually disconnect me from the game. So all I see is just a random load to or whatever.
Why would you?
Okay. I mean, like, yeah, Leaf has range, but frankly, yeah.
Well, it's. Alright.
At least make him pay for it.
What does the flip for range have to do with anything here?
It's because he force marched Deirdre's entire board when he didn't really have to.
What is...
I mean, if he's going board, let him go board. But if he's not, then
Nope,
okay.
he's going to heal.
Whoa.
Here comes the plum.
Mary, yeah, I'm like.
You also have to choose a white ally, or white cards to deploy. So you can't deploy Plumeria like that. Not that Plumeria
Yeah.
would have done you much anyway. Wow, Lilith actually would have hit if he swung with her there. Probably one of the only times, too. Shame he missed out.
Oh, so much good chance.
So not as if he could predict that.
True, it's not that he... There's no way he could have predicted it, but if it had happened, it would have helped his case a lot here.
Speaking of which...
Speaking of...
Wait, no, that still doesn't hit.
Yeah, it still doesn't hit.
Hit 50 and 60.
If he had done that, he would have won the game. Though.
Wait, really? Was Tibarn out of dodges now?
He only has one dodge left in hand.
Yeah, he wouldn't have won this turn regardless, but that extra hit might make the difference.
Yeah. Because he doesn't have any sell-ups or anything to emergency grab dodges either. He has to bank on Lana here. He's probably gonna bomb me 5-4 and deploy Seighart. And clash change him.
I mean, he can heal with Lana now.
Or play Happy and how many bonds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He'll be at 8. So yeah, he could. He can't clash change Seighart and deploy something else this turn, but he could definitely bond Leaf and then raw deploy Julius and Happy onto the board. Happy to 4-3, right? Yeah. Okay.
Oh shit.
And then you just like clear out Rielma Mamawi and then tap for Happy to pop Lilith
Mamawi?
and Azura back to the hand.
Ooh.
Yeah. Actually, you don't even pop Lilith because Lilith will just be destroyed by Deirdre. So you just clear out Rielma and then.
Does he have a Seighart
Lilith
clan?
to the hand. Yeah, he's just gonna go for this and bank on a 3-drop. He also
Even if you have just the fact that he has Seighart means that he gets to tank up, and that probably means that he wins the game.
Oh wait, actually no, because he gets a bond from this, so no, he has enough to deploy one thing off of this. I didn't see that he bonded one of his Happies. You grab a Celith here, right? You have a Celith,
I
right?
think always.
He has
Unless
a
he
Celith.
really wants to, like, bond Nana to grab something else.
Alright.
He has 3 of them.
I'm back.
He
What I
has 3
miss?
of them.
I'm back. What I miss?
Seighart has got Tibarn down to 1 evade.
Interesting. So Tibarn's just gonna run away. Tibarn's just gonna run then. Tibarn's just gonna run then.
He also could have gotten Tibarn down to 0 evades had he swung with Lilith at the right time, because Lilith actually did have a setup to hit Tibarn. But, alas, was not that lucky.
It's gonna be bonded, eh?
Seighart saves the game.
So yeah, Tibarn's just gonna run away, and then Seigart's gonna lose.
Yep, he chose to
pretty
put the Celith in.
Just grab a Solace.
Oh, let me rephrase that. Tibarn's gonna flip 2, put Deirdre to 120 base, and then run away, and Seigart's gonna lose.
Well, honestly, he's not sure if he should be uncertain as to if he wants to run away, because he also kind of wants to tap Deirdre to destroy Mamui and
That's true.
Yeah.
Lilith.
That is true.
So he's probably going to tank up to 120 or even 150, and then just chill after destroying Mamui and Lilith. Heck, he could tank up to 180 if he really wanted to, because he can tap Deirdre to then unflip a Seighart and use it again.
Yeah. Or Celith, either way.
And heck, he might even just mill more Seigarts and Celiths here. To the moon! Get all the buff.
He's gonna mill a Julia and 2 Seigarts.
More Nerga! More everything!
Yeah, he's just gonna mill 2 Seigarts, Zeros, and Julia. He was close on hitting the Celeste though. If he had swung 3 times first, he would have gotten it.
There, you can
He would have gotten the double cell, if I should say.
Plus 180 actually after the tap. Completely pointless, but it sounds funny.
Actually, no, it'd be 210 because he's already at 90.
Yeah, he doesn't need to take up that much. That's actual overextension.
Yeah.
Not unless he had a way to kill Seighart.
Unless he just really wanted to avoid the Anankos. Because if there is one double-edged sword that isn't really a double-edged sword, to Valoi being differently named than male and female Corn, it's the fact that Valoi only has 3 copies in the entire deck that he can crit with. Which means that if you tank up past Anankos hit range, then you do in fact make yourself substantially more durable.
I wonder if Seighart's gonna try to crit face here. I wonder if Seighart's gonna think to do that.
I think.
I wonder if he'll even have the means to crit face, actually.
I don't think he does.
Guys, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Sure.
How do you want to get good at Cypher? Is there any like tips you can give to me? Like important stuff.
Practice? Practicing helps.
Look, the first step, it's the biggest step really, is to pick a decent deck and just learn how that deck works. Once you know how your deck works, you can play on autopilot to an extent. There are some fundamentals and some minor things about your deck that you'll have to figure out through practice and intuition, but the biggest thing you can do is just learn everything about how your deck works. And also learn how to deck build. You have to learn how to deck build, and once you don't learn how to deck build, and you find a good deck, or you can just net deck a good deck. Like, if you net deck, say, for example...
spreadsheet is your friend.
What?
Tournament results. If you like net deck, say, a Roy or an Obro from tournament results, and just learn how that deck works and how to play that deck, you're already, like, halfway there.
But I don't know how to deck build.
The basics of deck building, it's a little comprehensive, but really just, it's all about, part of what you need to do to learn to good deck build is just playing games, because playing games lets you see more cards, reference more cards, and oftentimes, like, what makes me want to build a deck is I look at a card that someone else is playing, I see that card, and I say, I want to play that card. I want to see if I can find ways to make that card work. And so part of that just becomes doing a little bit of digging. Some of it involves like asking for help around the Discord server, because there are plenty of people who would be happy to help and explain why to include certain things that you do. And essentially, as you get more experience, try more different colors and main characters, then you start to see familiar patterns, and you'll say, okay, I'm playing a deck with this color, so I'll generally want to include these cards. And from then on you start to build, and you look at other cards and you say, this looks like it could enhance my strategy. Is there another card that does it better? Or is this going to work fine? Then of course there's a lot of it where, with like ratios and stuff, where it's really just down to intuition and practice built up and playtesting.
Hi, Jared.
There are like some
Jared muted.
characters like you cannot like
Jared.
you know. They reach like a certain part. You cannot like, you know, break their limits. That's what I'm trying to say. Right?
Right.
Right? Am I right?
Right. Pig.
Come on,
you're
answer
leading the
me.
charge here.
Mine?
I'll be honest, I didn't quite understand the question.
Like, let's say I want to make a Black Knight deck, okay?
Yeah.
Like there's some limitation to Black Knight. You cannot like do a lot of stuff with him, right?
I mean, Black Knight.
You have a
I
limit.
mean, yeah, Black Knight is not going to be a top tier MC, no matter how hard you try. Much to everyone's dismay, because Black Knight is pretty cool. But there are a lot of things that you can try to enhance Black Knight. Just try different things with Black Knight. Just, what colors can I splash to make this work better? What cards is going to help me get that growth set up faster? What cards are going to allow me to promote Black Knight sooner? What cards can I use that can help me avoid getting punched in early? What cards can I use to help clear my opponent's board early? Like,
basically, what you want to think of is like, you have your MC that you're trying to build, right? And just from looking at what the MC does, you already have a sense of, okay, first off, how fast am I trying to win this game? Am I trying to win the game on like turn 5? Am I trying to play a sort of like a really slow game where I'm stalling my opponent out? Or am I doing something in between? Once you figure that out, you have to think about, okay, what am I doing on turn 1? What am I doing on turn 2? What am I doing on turn 3? What's happening on turn 4? What's happening on turn 5? For example, the vast majority of decks promote on turn 3. So you already know that you're not worried about turn 3 plays if you're playing a 4-3 MC. So what you're worried about is, what, if anything, is happening on turn 1? What, if anything, is happening on turn 2? Most importantly, what's happening on turn 4 and turn 5? Because the biggest cards in the game are 4 drops and 5 drops. The most impactful plays in the game are 4 drops and 5 drops. So you really end up thinking a lot about those. Past turn 5, there's a lot up in the air, but it's the general principle.
So for an example of Black Knight, it's like, what am I going to do on my first 2 turns? Because Black Knight is generally going to promote into the 5-3 Zelgius on 3. So what cards can you play on turns 1 and 2 to help growth him faster? Because you need to have a stack of 5 before Zelgius can level up into Black Knight. So ideally, you want to be able to get that growth set up as efficiently as possible, so that way you can promote into your big boy Black Knight on turn 5, when you can play the 7-5. And then once you play the 7-5, you have to wonder, how can I consistently have enough bonds, or can I, or do I just want to try and win the game faster, to be able to clear my opponent's board with Black Knight, and how many times do I need to be able to swing? Like, it's essentially just, what are my plays after I promote Black Knight? What are my plays before I promote Black Knight? What are my plays to help me get to the point in which I can promote Black Knight? Those are the questions you really need to ask. And then you have to go look for what cards will help, or even just ask for help, because there are plenty of people that would be happy to provide it.
Instead of running the 5-3, I'd recommend trying to cheat to the 7-5 from set 22. And just skip the middleman of having the growth. And have a good in-between bridge there for your ultimate Black Knight.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I never thought of it. Damn, you can do that, right? With the... What's her name again?
You can only do it with Tiki 4.
No.
You can't do it with Alencia, because B22 Black Knight is only considered Zelgius while in your hand.
Oh.
And Alencia levels from deck.
You're right.
The quickest way to do it would be play Tiki 2 on 2, and then flip 2, bond a blue card, and then turn 4 drop, or 4 bonds, so turn 3 drop Tiki 4, and then promote into 7-5 from hand using Tiki 4. Would be your fastest way to get to that.
Yep, and then the turn after that you promote into the actual 7-5 that you're going to use.
Yep. And then from there
Can
you
you tell
just
me,
be
like,
going more
this Black Knight
mid-range
only, like,
control.
deploy and kill himself? Is that it?
Oh, like the 4-3 Black Knight?
4-3, yeah.
Yeah, the 4-3 Black Knight is, not exactly useful. He's pretty much just a joke card.
Really? Come on, he looks cool.
Yeah, a lot of the promotional cards are mostly just meant to be memes or jokes. I believe this one is a reference to the Path of Radiance chapter, where he jumps out of that house randomly. Like, he just wasn't in the chapter prior, and then there's a cutscene where he shows up, and he just jumps out of this house, and a lot of people would just instantly get killed because he acts the same turn he shows up.
Oh.
So he would just show up and kill something, and so it's supposed to be a reference to that.
Yeah,
Wow, that's not even
you
funny.
can see in the art he's opening the door. So yeah. You can see he's opening the door in the art, so...
Like, you cannot, like, change the, you know, like his skill, right? God damn it. Look at him.
You could
Jeez.
always play 6-5 as MC.
Wait, what do you mean?
Oh yeah, there
Sorry?
is the Booster 365 Black Knight. It's not great, but it does exist.
Wait for to
Depending on your game plan, I'd argue.
True, it can work if you're playing more aggressive.
Yeah.
It could definitely
However,
work.
if you're playing blue, you would want to go slower since you're running the TPs. You would naturally want to run Noe since you're going to high bond, and it doesn't matter if you're running Noe 3 or 4. And then along that string, since you already have nukes in your NC, you would probably just end up running like Henry or something for your last blue card. If you didn't want to run Henry, you'd just run Tharsha.
Henry does actually work pretty well with 6-5 because 6-5 double breaks.
Yep.
And reducing hand size pairs well with that because your opponent will have to be forced to drop good plays because they can't drop evades because they're just going to double break them if they do.
Yep.
Huh. Zelgius 6-4 is good as a card, but not as like an yeah. No 6-4 I mean.
I've played 6-4 Zelgius MC. It can work.
6-4 Zelgius. I thought you said 6-4 Black Knight. I'm like, there is no 6-4 Black Knight.
No, the Zelgius.
Yeah,
No,
the
yeah,
B16
that Zelgius
6-4
is fine.
Zelgius is actually, it's not a bad card.
It's
You can
not.
play it as MC.
Yeah, it's
But
not.
he's,
I
like, more
played it
viable
multiple
as a
times.
unit, right?
I'd still play blue with that regardless, just because Tiki 2 is such a good card to
Yeah.
utilize.
Zelgius is generally, I mean, his best use is his Splash and Sonic-y decks, but with Egg running around, he's not as good there as he used to be. But, I mean, he's still, like, really the only thing you're going to be running him in outside of Sonic-y is in his Zelgius MC. And I don't think he's that bad.
As MC, your best bet with him is just running him with like Jill Kurth and Tormod and hoping that one of those 3 stick on boards, that way you can make them plus 30. Tormod
Or
obviously
Soren
being the
4.
best
Soren
bet.
does, B17 Soren does a ton.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not saying you don't run Soren, I'm saying for
You
cards
get
you want
30
to
attack,
stick for the
right?
buff, because
Yeah,
Soren's
he
not so
gives 30
sticky.
attack, but it's at the start of turn.
Yeah.
That's the big thing.
turn?
So if you have nothing on your board at the start of turn, then you can't give anything the buff.
And then your MC
No,
becomes
you cannot
vanilla.
like give it to yourself.
No, you
No,
can't give it to
it's
yourself.
choose one other.
His second skill he can use to give the buff to himself.
Yeah.
Oh, choose one other one. So I can like combo it with Ike, right? Can reach 100.
Yes, you can.
Yes. If you can get an Ike to
Okay, so
Did they
while
finish?
we weren't looking,
Oh.
Seighart has just
Finally.
conceded.
Did he
His last
concede?
3 words,
Finished.
fuck
Oh,
Yeah, he
you.
conceded.
Finally. We're taking sweet time.
Well, I'm gonna vanish before Seighart comes to yell at you, Pills.
Oh,